Let's dive into the world of astrology and reveal all the secrets of the mysterious man who was born under the sign of Capricorn. Imagine that you have opened a new chapter in your life, and its name is Capricorn. What's in store for you? Get ready for a storm of emotions, because the Capricorn man is a man with many facets. At the very beginning of your journey through his soul, when between you just flicker sparks of mutual attraction, he will appear before you in the image of a magician. At the initial meetings, he will be light and cheerful, like a feather floating in the wind. His carefree joy of life, the ability to be the soul of the company and unshakable spirit of a leader, all this as a magnet attracts. Many women cannot resist these charms. But do not rush to think that you have already understood it. Capricorn man is deep waters, full of mysteries and surprises that are yet to be revealed. The moment you realize that your intimacy has reached a depth where you completely surrender to each other, he will already realize that he has received you whole and complete. And in that moment, your perception of him will change and you will see him in a new light. He's not as simple as he may seem at first glance. There are misunderstandings, disagreements, and relationships begin to acquire a certain order. After all, within each person lives the desire for harmony. He appreciates material things, respects himself, distinguishes between good and evil. He does not need to tell someone how to act. He is a person who is independent, persistent, principled, and strict. Cavalier, born under the sign of Capricorn, may seem at first glance sweet and courteous, but do not have illusions. His sweetness is deceptive. Perhaps you noticed that your common hobbies and interests, which seemed so attractive to him, suddenly and unexpectedly lost all meaning for him. Why was there such a dramatic change? The fact is that Capricorn initially does not want to scare you off, so he hides his true feelings and desires. But as soon as he feels confident in the relationship, he begins to frankly express his needs. To create an ideal partner from an already formed personality, which would satisfy all his strict requirements, is not an easy task for him. It is much more difficult for him to adapt someone to himself than to make adjustments and changes. A man born under the sign of Capricorn has an impressive set of virtues. When he promises to do something, you can be sure that he will keep his word. He always has enough money, as he knows how to save and save money, providing himself with financial stability. His life is built on a clear plan that covers both personal ambitions and ways to earn money. Capricorn does not require an external incentive to succeed. He is self-sufficient and well aware of his goals. These people are often found in management positions where, as masters of their craft, they consistently move toward their goals, displaying leadership and management ability. If you are seeking to decipher a man originally born under the influence of unpredictable Capricorn, be prepared for incredible twists and turns. His thoughts and feelings often remain elusive, even to those closest to him, as he is not inclined to share his inner world. Contrary to your attempts to penetrate his soul and ask important questions, you will only be able to pick up notes of his embarrassment and confusion. It may seem that these are just small things, but for a Capricorn man, they are of great importance. And when you fail to crystallize his essence, it can cause irritation in him, not just surprise. To establish a harmonious relationship with a man born under the sign of Capricorn, you need to possess not only a sharp mind, but also strive for self-improvement. He appreciates a partner who is able to keep up with him on the road to success, as it is important for him that they move together towards common goals, increasing prosperity and achieving their objectives. Capricorn, being pragmatic, believes that financial harmony in a relationship is achieved when both partners contribute equally and build a solid foundation for the future. You should not condemn his desire for material prosperity, as for him it is a means of providing a decent life for his family. It is important to realize that his interest in your financial affairs is not due to negative emotions. He is simply seeking equality and cooperation in the economic aspects of life together. Therefore, if you question him about his income, he will be cool about it, especially if your financial situation is roughly equal to his own. Ultimately, what is important to a Capricorn man is that his female partner shares his values and is willing to work with him to build a strong and prosperous future. People born under the sign of Capricorn have an amazing ability to appreciate every coin and skillfully manage their finances. They are not prone to mindless spending because for them every expense is a well-considered decision. Sometimes such prudence in financial matters can be perceived as excessive stinginess, especially by those who are used to living in a freer rhythm, such as Scorpios. If you are not used to this lifestyle, where every penny counts, you may find it difficult to find a common language with Capricorn. These people always have their finger on the pulse of their finances, no matter how much they have in their account, thousands or millions. They invariably look to the future, strategically allocating their assets and resources. The heart of a man whose rhythms are in tune with Capricorn often holds traditional views on love affairs. He is not against innovation, but prefers something that does not take him out of his comfort zone. For him, pleasure should be harmonious and free of tension. In his youth, when the world is still full of mystery, the idea of public love adventures may entice him, but as he grows older, when he has already gained confidence, such pursuits lose their appeal. To avoid giving the impression of being unserious, be attentive to his mannerisms, ask questions, and explore his sexual preferences in dialogue. Give him the opportunity to share his thoughts on what he enjoys and what is repulsive, what he is willing to do and what he should avoid. Feel free to share your dreams and desires, but be aware of his inclinations if your vision of experimentation does not coincide with his. Your image should radiate femininity and joy, but without going overboard. Avoid laughing and joking too loudly, as this may put him off. In order for you to successfully win the heart of a man born under the sign of Capricorn, you need to show such qualities as stability and restraint from the very beginning of your meeting. If you are a cheerful and entertaining personality, capable of amusing everyone around you, you may not be the ideal choice for him. Your company may be enjoyable for him, but only for a while. If, however, your life is filled with bright colors and eccentric events, and you are used to being the center of attention, he may be temporarily attracted to your personality. Don't expect this interest to last long or turn into something serious, though. To truly attract and keep the attention of such a man, you must show your intelligence, practicality, and seriousness in your intentions. This is what will be the key to his respect and possibly his heart.